It's now time for the VP playback. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the four-time state champion, the Betsy Band.
Okay, let's go to Elizabethton. You just heard Holly announce the Elizabethton Cyclone Band coming up to the field. They're four-time state champions. And of course, the Elizabethton Cyclone football team is trying to get a state championship as well. As you can see, there's my classmate rocking the bells. That was Deaton from the class of '89. And hey, this is going to be a great game because we've got our captains here and we've got Ketcher and Tyree and Hartley and Stressman there to see Nolensville decline, which is going to give us the ball. But first, we got to get the rest of the Nolensville Knights there on the field. But folks, I do apologize because I forgot to show the Elizabethton Cyclones come out. But anyway, we've got Tuffy there. Tuffy said, man, that's okay. We're still number one. But anyway, the kick off. And, of course, they kick it to Maupin, but it's deep in the end zone. And that forces us to have to start from the 20, and they give it to Maupin, and Maupin doesn't have much room. May gets a yard or two, but this time they give it back to Maupin, and Maupin nowhere to go as the Nolensville Knights have his number. This time, Bryson Ron said, okay, I'm going to try to keep it myself, make something happen, but not much going to happen there when you got the Nolensville Knights there to stop it. That's going to force a fourth down, and Holly's going to have to kick. Not a very good kick, but a very favorable bounce. As you can see, the ball bouncing, almost hitting a Nolensville guy, but puts it in Nolensville's territory. As Nolensville gets ready to start off they start off with the flag. And that is pretty much like a prelude to the rest of the game with all those yellow flags coming out. Anyway, this time, Giraldi hands off to number 34, Pistolka, and Pistolka has nowhere to go, and Haynes says, that's right, you got nowhere to go. I'm here to help stop it. But it's time. Giraldi decides to call his own number. He's like, look, guys, we cannot have all these flags. They're already, 2 for 3 in flags? Anyway, he finds Counters. That's Mr. Football, which would have been a nice play and probably a first down, but they were pushed 10 yards back, which is going to force it to be 9 yards. 3rd and 9. This time, Giraldi looks to find Counters again, but you know what? The freshman, Cade Russell, says, no way, man. I knew that was coming to him. So, you know what I got to do? I got to pick you off. So, big time pick. Get the cowbells ringing for the Cyclones. Anyway, we got a big 3rd and long for the Cyclones. You saw how many yards we had there. And Bryson Rollins rolls, and he looks, and he finds no one, but he gets dumped down by Mr. 54. Reader, and he definitely read that play. That gets the Knights fans going and forces, once again, Holly to have to punt. Already got 2 punts. We're not used to seeing all these punts early in the game like this, but anyway, there's a flag on the play, and of course, it's on the Nolensville Knights, but you know what? That wasn't enough to give us a first down. And look, Nolensville Knights, as I'm still talking, flag on the play. I believe there was another flag on the play. Anyway, let's finally get the game going. Giraldi finds across the middle another interception. Hartley there to pick off another one. And, we've got a pattern here. Flags, picks. Anyway, still in the first quarter. Gets the cowbells ringing. 3:20 left. Still no score on the board this time. Fools me. Rollins with a nice run takes it inside the 10, which looks like this could possibly set up the first score this time. Bryson Rollins calling the plays, finds in the corner end zone. Who is it? Oh, tipsy toe. I don't even know what tipsy toe means. But anyway, all I know is that Parker Hughes, the man always in the news, catches a big-time catch as he kind of fumbled it a little bit, but was able to get control of the ball to put 6 points on the board. Of course, Holly follows it up, puts the icing on the cake, makes it 7-0, 2:26 left in the first quarter. Holly with a nice kick, and I want to show these kickoffs because my man coming from nowhere, boom! Deuce Morton, meet Mr. Deuce Morton. Man, this guy, he's kind of got the Ray Lewis type moves there with nice play on a kickoff. Anyway, you're going to see more of what Deuce is going to do on those kickoff teams or the special teams. But anyway, in the meantime, as I'm running my mouth, as you can see, running down the sidelines with a phenomenal move. Parker Hughes, the man always in the news, and you know they got to clap it up, and they got to get the big drum beat for that move with Parker Hughes. Had a phenomenal game, by the way. But anyway, Bryson Rollins looks, and he finds this time. He said, I got Parker Hughes the first time. This time I'm going to go to Zach Hartley, and Zach Hartley shows his moves too, which almost takes it into the end zone. But he's like, look, man, another flag because you can't face mask me. If they probably would have face mask, he said, I probably would have got the end zone. But anyway, Bryson Rollins, you do the dirty work for me. Get in the end zone. Put 6 more points on the board for the Cyclones. And as you can see, Coach Wynn is excited about that. He said, yeah, give it up. 13-0. Holly, icing on the cake, makes it 14-0. And you know what, folks? Second quarter, Cyclones are looking real good. But anyway, we got a third down situation for the Knights, and right up the middle, he gives it to Johnson. Johnson's just a freshman. He's able to get the first down this time. Gilardi calls his own number. Whoop! Fumbles, but his guys are there to recover the ball, puts it as a first down for the Knights. This time, the Knights try to do things right, give it to number 34, Pistolka, and he takes it in for a first down. 14-0, and you see the clock is ticking, and in the meantime, Giraldi calls his own number, and he fights for a first down. And you know what? Flag on the play, and that's going to push them back, but Gilardi, which I think I've been messing his name up the whole time. Anyway, finds. That's number 30. I believe that was Price. But anyway, as Price was nice, so is 34, Pistolka, as he takes it in for a touchdown for the Nolensville Knights. And you can see the Knights are now celebrating. Like, yeah, we got points on the board, 14-6, as they go for the extra point. But you know what? Out of the sky flies that yellow flag. Another flag on the play, offsides on the Knights. And that pushes them back a little bit. And you know what? Had a nice effect because it caused them to miss the extra point, keeps the score at 14-6. And you see Everett and Miller there to check out the Cyclones, see if they can take us to the state championship. Oh, there's another familiar guy. I know that guy anyway. There's Tuffy once again. Bryson Rollins, whoop, loses the ball. But he's got a few of his Cyclone friends there to recover the ball. And the Knights, hey, they're getting fired up, you know. They're like, man, we're coming back here. And it forces us to have to punt. And you can see it was almost blocked, which causes not a very good punt. And it's going to put Nolensville, obviously, in some great field position with 2:45 left in the first half. Gilardi looks, and he finds down the sideline. Oh, number 1. He's having a little bit of fun. Skipper, so we're going to call him the skipper the rest of the night. First down, Nolensville. The Knights, Gilardi finds across the middle. Oh, nice one-handed catch by Pistolka, but whoop, loses the ball. But hey, you know what? He's able to recover his own fumble. Hey, that was a big-time play for him to be able to recover that, because this is going to set up, well, Nolensville, of course, I was going to say set up for a nice touchdown, but not when you get penalties. But anyway, nowhere to go. The Cyclone defense says not today, and the clock is dripping, and the flags are flying out once again. I don't know how many times I'm going to call penalties on Nolensville. Anyway, as you can see, long way to go, but whoa, touchdown in the corner. That's Price. He's nothing nice. And guys, we've got a game here. It's 14-12, 7 seconds left in the. Oh man, I can't even call the game because there's always flags. Anyway, there's Turner and Vince Red, former Cyclones, there watching the game. And in the corner, could it be extra point? No, it is denied. And Cyclone fans have something to cheer about. The cowbells are ringing. 14-12 and a half, and you can see Witten. He's cool with that. He's like, hey, we're winning. We just got to maintain. But as we start the second half, just like the first half, it was a flag. But anyway, bad can work on my end. I wasn't able to give Jake Roberts his props on that play, but he was able to make a good catch, take it in good field position. As you can see, Moppin fighting for the hard, dirty yards there. And you know what? Let's give it back to Moppin. Let's see if he can do work. And of course he does work. And Moppin, he's like, man, I'm so close. Give it to me one more time. I'm guaranteed to take it in for a touchdown. Cade Moppin, number 646. Why you think he wears 6? He's like, I'm all about 6. As he puts 6 more points on the board. It's 20-12. And Holly going for the extra point, and it is no good. I rarely say that. I don't think I've ever said that. But anyway, Holly with a nice kickoff. And the Nolensville Knights take it, and boom! There he is! Deuce Morton he says, no, not today. Gets a lot of his tackles, like I said, on special teams. He's an outstanding linebacker, by the way. In the meantime, as I'm running him out, big-time sack by Stressman as he gives us the little Super Bowl, or excuse me, the Superman chest. But Holly, which like I said, I haven't seen this many punts from the Cyclones in a while, but this punt was an incredible punt by Holly. As you see, he takes it down to inside the 1, stopped by Hartley and Stevens. Anyway, 20-12, and you can see they're deep. He's like, give me the bucket. Oh, Gilardi's like, man, we could have had that, but of course, got to do the ref boogie roll back. And once again, Mr. Ref's going to come out to give us the ref boogie roll back. There it is, the ref boogie roll back. And that puts him, golly, it's like on the inch line. Anyway, across the middle, he finds an open receiver for first down. And that gets them out of hole. This time he says, please don't get offsides. Please don't get offsides. Please don't get offsides. Please, guys, please don't get offsides. Anyway, set, you come this way. Oh, you can guess. Offsides. The ref, he's all right. I already know. Here you go, ref. I'm going to help you out, man. I know you're tired of picking up the yellow flag. Of course, we got the refs doing the boogie roll back. Ooh, Haynes is nowhere to go. Big time stop by Haynes and catcher. Oh, man, please, no more flags. Anyway, this time, Gilardi rolls. He decides to keep it, and not that good of a decision because the Cyclones are there to stop him. That was a big-time stop for the Cyclones, and puts it at third down. See, there's a flag on the play, and this time, the refs got to discuss. Now, was it on Nolensville this time? He said, no, it wasn't on Nolensville this time. This time, it's on the Cyclones. And you know what? That's going to push them to a first down. So it was a big time third down and long, but now it's going to force it to give them a first down, which Knights are like, thank God we were able to get a break, man. All these flags were on us. Anyway, they got a third down. Gilardi rolls out, rolls left, and he looks, and he strikes, and he finds. Oh, big time play by Moppin on defense. Denies the first down, and you can see the band is starting to get a little bit excited. You know what? They feel possibly as we go into the fourth quarter, the Cyclones possibly could be heading to the state. But like I said, it's fourth quarter, and you can see the Knights, they're trying to get their team fired up as they enter into the fourth quarter. And of course, you've got Witten gives a little snap, says, hey guys, hey, pay attention. Fourth down. We cannot let this one go. Let's maintain, keep doing what we're doing. Anyway, fourth down. Rollins finds his way to a first down as he disappeared behind the orange. Anyway, nice fake by Rollins. Rollins, keeper. First down again. Nice way to start. You see the cowbells, man. There's all kind of cowbells. Big, small, black, orange. Anyway, you guessed it. Offsides on Nolensville. Anyway, Rollins strikes. He finds Parker Hughes, and Parker Hughes races into the end zone for another touchdown. Parker Hughes, the man always in the news, and that's how you make the news. You make big plays like that all day and every day. If you want to get a cowbell at this time, you're going to probably have a hard time getting a cowbell. They're probably selling out fast. Anyway, extra point is good by Holly. 27-12, 8-12 left. Witten says, back. Make sure you watch back. Anyway, he says, why you watch back? Oh, man, they can't even make a play. Another flag. And you see the ref boogie roll back. Pushes them back 5 more yards. Anyway, Gilardi looks, and he finds wide open. 34 has been doing a lot of work. He's been running the ball. Now he's catching the ball. That's Pistolke as the clock keeps dripping. Under 7 minutes. Big time fourth down. Are the Cyclones able to stop Gilardi and the Nolensville Knights? And yes! Oh! Darian Avery says, I got you covered, Chris. And big time stop by the Cyclones. 6:38 left, 27-12. Rollins in control as he gets bumped. A friendly bump, which pushes his way to a first down. This time, Rollins decides to give it to Moppin. Moppin's kind of been the glue to this team. You know, he's been that nice secret weapon that the Cyclones have been able to utilize throughout the season. Anyway, this time, Rollins rolls back, says, whoa, I'm going to go this way. And, he's like, man, I cannot believe that little touch on my shoulder got me on the ground. If not, he probably would have been in for a touchdown. Anyway, he's like, you know what? I got Parker Hughes, the man always in the news. He's going to do the dirty work for me. Take it in for his 3rd touchdown of the night. And the Cyclones definitely are in control of the game at this point. As you can see, as the cowbells are ringing all across the stadium, they're beginning to feel it with 3:44 left, 33-12. Hollins once again puts the, Holly puts the icing on the cake. 34-12. Holly once again kicking it, giving the Nolensville Knights an opportunity, but I don't even have to tell you who's going to be right there in the picture to do the dirty work. Deuce Morton. Like I said, getting a lot of his tackles on special teams this week. My man was nothing nice there. But anyway, you already know. Flag on the play. Man, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about this, but I got to call it. Anyway, Gilardi running for his life, scrambling, doing what he can for his team, knowing time's about to run out. And, of course, another flag. And Whitten, he's starting to feel a little victory coming along as the Knights push themselves deep. Oh, man. They've forced a punt, which, you know, there's a flag on the play again. Anyway, he's like, hey, give it up, guys. Give it up, give it up, give it up, coach. Oh, he gets the big Gatorade dump. He's like, hey, no problem, man. Well deserved for Coach Whitten and the rest of the Cyclones as he puts the number 1 up. Number 1 means we got one more to go, which, as you can see, the Cyclones are heading to the state championship. And you know what, I'm just going to let the video play at this time and let you guys just enjoy all the celebration that's happening here for the Elizabethton Cyclones as they're headed to the Blue Cross Championship Bowl game. Incredible night for all the Cyclones. Man, just so hard to believe. Everybody's ecstatic, so happy. It's a very joyful occasion. Coach Whip still finding his players, giving them love there. Special appearance by baby brother Jason Whitten. There you can see, gave his older brother a little hug of love and celebration for this special occasion as the, once again, Elizabethton Cyclones are going to a state championship. Oh, and there is Granddaddy, the granddaddy of them all, Coach Dave Ryder.
How's it feel, Coach? This is the big one.
It's exhausting, you know, get to the Final Four. I mean, it took everything we had tonight to pull out this victory. It's a great football team that really challenged us. We lost our composure a little bit in the first half, a little bit offensively, but our defense was the story tonight. Championship defense, it's turnovers. We just finished it all the way through. We're going to state.
What do you think about it, Vince?
The state feels so good, man. Orange and black. It's going to make it happen this year. That's for sure.
It feels great to go to the state. We'll see you in Cookeville. Take us out, baby.